hell of a different tune than the one that Jerry was singing last week, talking about I don't like addressing the situation after the season's over. I want to nip it in the bud. I gotta evaluate these coaches. Now you're like, oh no, it was. If you weren't considering moving on from Mike McCarthy, you're doing it wrong, Jerry Jones. And the idea.
Well, what do you mean? I'm not sure I agree with that. What do you mean? What do you mean?
But they were the most penalized team in the league this year. He had to say that Mike McCarthy was never in jeopardy. That's easy to say now when you've decided to keep him, but there had to be. If there wasn't, I'd be shocked. And Jerry is more bark than he is bite. If they never sat internally and said, is Mike McCarthy really the guy to take this talented roster that we've assembled? Is he really the guy to take it to the Super Bowl, given how undisciplined this team was all year and how they faltered with clock management all year, and especially in that wild card game, the way how unprepared they looked in general, how overmatched they looked against the 49ers. It should have at least been an evaluation. Sticking with him is one thing. Okay, you want to stick with him this year. And if you don't have an eye on Sean Payton, what are you doing? Why would you not entertain Sean Payton? He had better have been one of them back channel conversations with Sean Payton to see if he wanted to coach this year.
It's just so funny. I know we talked about Sean Payton versus Mike McCarthy, and I've heard a lot of people just all this anecdotal information about how Sean Payton is just so much better than Mike McCarthy, although the numbers don't back that up. But I'm going to get to this. I think they probably had the same postseason record too, or very similar postseason record. I know Drew Brees is 500, Sean Payton right around 500 in the postseason. But you talk about the undisciplined Cowboys. Yes, they were. But I understand what Jerry Jones is saying when he's talking about looking at the coaching staff. You've got a defensive coordinator who was highly sought after, at least on paper. We thought he was, up for a lot of interviews. You got an offensive coordinator who's highly regarded in Kellen Moore. So you got a big-time coaching staff where your OC and DC have been mentioned as head coaching candidates. Then you got Mike McCarthy. So, yeah, the team is undisciplined, but that's not all on McCarthy. It's his watch. His name is on the marquee. But you mean to tell me if the offense is not disciplined and Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator, that all goes back to McCarthy? That those guys, none of those assistants have to take accountability? If the defense gets a bunch of penalties, they can't stay on sides. They're very handsy. They got tons of pass interference penalties like they did.
And you're giving
in
Dan
that nationally
Quinn an
televised
extension.
game on Thanksgiving. Right.
And then you're giving Dan Quinn an extension. No, I'm saying that I get the continuity. I also get not overreacting, it sounds like what you're saying, because I want to get to one other point from you in a second.
And accountability. For everybody.
But yes, and part of accountability for everybody is evaluating everybody. And Jerry's tone a week ago suggested that everybody was being evaluated, understandably so, because they should have been after that debacle in Dallas against San Francisco. If he decided to keep him, that's fine, but don't say he was never in danger. And I do think Sean Payton's an upgrade, and he should be pursuing Sean Payton, and if he's not, he definitely will be next year if they come up short again.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.